Hi, this is Nelson Ranch. So today is day 5 of the free gacha today. um, the way I know this is because I actually count here, because every time I do this, that single digit goes up. So yesterday was day 4. So let's do the daily gachas. Here we go. Pull. Nah. Okay. Alright, here we are. So we'll pull once for day 5. Oh, pop! No. Okay, so here we go, day 5. Hup! Oh, yes! Okay! Next one, please, here we go. One or the other. Yes! Orfevre, nice. And welcome to Pasa. So I now have 4 copies of Orfevre. You know what? I think I'm gonna go to 300. If I go to 300, because today's day 5, right? I'll have 7 more to go, so I'll be 375, and then 5 more days will get me to 380, and then I'll probably have enough tickets to actually get me to the rest, because you know, on March 1st I'll get a whole new bunch of tickets. So I'm gonna go to 300 on this, right? So I'm gonna pull 9 more times. So now I don't really need Orfevre as much. Now I really want Tsurugi-san, Tsurugi Ryoka. So let's go pull for this. So 9 more pulls. So I'll go with this pull here. Okay, that's no good. Alright, so you know what? Let's go pull on this one. When both of them are here. Yes! Alright, here we go. Tsurugi Ryoka, here we go. Yes! Okay, so I actually wrote this down so that I don't have to do everything from memory. So far, I've gotten 2 cards on the first day, which was the Stamina Satono Diamond and the Power Daitaku Helios. And then when I did the pull to the first ceiling, I got the Sounds of Earth and Sirius Symboli, which became horseshoes. And then the Speed Twin Turbo, Power Lamone, Intelligence card of Nishino Flower, and Guts Hishi Akebono, Bono. And then I also pulled 1 copy of Tsurugi and 3 copies of Orfevre. And today I was able to pull 2 new copies of, well, 1 copy of Tsurugi and 1 copy of Orfevre. So I have 2 copies of Tsurugi and I have 4 copies of Orfevre. And if I go to the ceiling, I'll get 2 more. second ceiling, that is. So I'm already at 8. So now I just need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to pull 3 more times. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Come on, one more time. Oh, Tanira Gimlet. Okay. No luck here. So 6 more pulls. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna wait for Tsurugi-san next time. This was a total dud. By the way, that Yanomite card is very strong. So if you have no good stamina cards, I would highly recommend this one. If you can get this to like max, this card will, I think, has training bonus of 15. So it's actually quite good. The only problem is that it's an SR card, so it doesn't give you a gold skill. So let's wait till Tsurugi Ryoka. Actually, no, wait. Oh, yeah. There we go. Pop! Oh! One more? No. I remember now. Alright. So I don't want to do this. I want to pull on 3 of them showing up like this. Here. Will the last one pop? Please? No. Damn up, bro. Ah, 30 more pulls. Here we go. Two, 3. Here we go. Okay, one of them, please, one of them should bump up. Okay, not this one, not this one, not this one, this one, this one, no, not this one. This one? Maybe last one? No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold cards, and not single one bumps up to a rainbow. 285. 2 more pulls. This one seems to be luckier, so I'm gonna go with this. No, come on. One more? Okay, last pull. I'm gonna wait for this, and then go past this, and then here we go, last pull on all 3. Sweep Tosho. And that's it for here. And now I just have to wait till I get to the ceiling. Okay, so I have pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 cards, SSR cards. Just not bad. So this one. So that's at max now. This is at max now as well. This card is now at max, the rare card. So this is the important one. Now I've got one bump here. And so... so worst case scenario, I can get her to level 45 and Orfevre is going to be also level 45. Like this. And both of these cards will be serviceable. And I could probably use 2 crystals. I don't want to use 2 crystals. I really don't want to use 2 crystals. So... raise bonus of 8, right? Yeah, I want to use these both at max at level 50. And I have to wait until, you know, I pull the free gachas, because I don't know which SSR cards I might get aside from these 2 cards. And then once I know that, then I can actually pull this. And tomorrow is the day when this is going to end. Not this. Sorry. This is going to end. This is going to last until March 1st. And tomorrow is... oh wait, no. Tomorrow is February 29th. So I got 1 extra day. And so I have to make the decision of whether or not I want to pull for this or not. And I have 7 out of the 8. But I did buy some exchange tickets. I did replenish my paid jewels. So I'll use 5,000 paid jewels here, and I'll go down to 15,000. And then I could use another 1,500. So I'll have over 10,000 jewels still. I want to do it. Man. So if I use 5,000 jewels, this would be down to 12,000. And if I buy the deal tickets, not tickets, but the deal jewels, that's 10,000 yen for 7,500 jewels, and I got 3 of those from this third year, so that's 22,000. So worst case scenario, I can put in another, 30,000 yen, which is like another 200 bucks. I can put in another 200 bucks, and I can actually go to the ceiling. Which means if I desperately want to, I can pull for a Duramente. I don't desperately want to pull for Duramente. I don't have that much of an emotional investment in her. I'm actually okay with waiting for another 6 months or 4 months or however long it takes before they sell the new exchange tickets. And when they sell the new exchange tickets, I buy for like 3,000 yen and then use that exchange ticket to buy Duramente at that point. I'm willing to do that. If I'm lucky, when I get when I get 10 more, not 10 more, but when I get a bunch of more of these tickets, I can actually pull Duramente before March 21st, and then with the tickets and the dailies, I get to pull her somewhere along the line. So I'll be at like 50. So if I really, really want to, I could pull, but I'm already down to 8,000 jewels. So 20,000 jewels. Yeah, I could easily go another ceiling if I actually put money in. I don't really want to put money in. So here's the exchange tickets, the new exchange tickets that I bought. I bought the SSR tickets because I want to actually complete not that one. I want to complete this card here, Mejiro McQueen. I got one copy of Mejiro McQueen. I've got 2 of these tickets from the 3rd anniversary to get to 2 bumps. I'm expecting a 3rd card to be available to us from part 3 of the 3rd anniversary campaign, and then if I do the step up gacha, I'm guaranteed 1 card, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, and this Mejiro McQueen will be complete, and now I can actually do leaders like Oguri. I'll have a really good what do you call it, intelligence card for betweeners in Satono Diamond, and for leaders with Mejiro McQueen, and that's actually pretty good. I'll have a really good lineup. And I'll have Vodka soon, and I'll have Daitaku Helios soon. I already have. I don't need guts cards because I'm gonna have Orfevre, and I don't really need an intelligence card because I have those 2. So what I really want actually is I really want guts winning ticket for betweeners, and I want power. What's her name? I want power Hishi Amazon for chasers, and I guess for runners I also want the cards for I want this card for Mihono Bourbon, because this card, to be frank, is too weak on its own. So if I can actually have this card instead, it would be better. So I've got that 1 exchange ticket from that. I might use it on Bourbon, and instead of using it on something else. I was thinking of the possibility of using it on, what's her name? Either Tem Opera for long distance leaders, because I'll have this for all the other distances, or for Manhattan Cafe, where'd she go? This one here, for long distance in general, because this will have race bonus at 10, and it has dual skills, 1 for cooldown for long distances for every type, and this for specifically for long distance betweeners. So this is actually more versatile, whereas this is specifically just for leaders. I mean, I could use this in a pinch, but it won't give me. Well, I suppose I could use this for long distances too, in general, for leaders, and use stamina sounds on Earth for the use stamina sounds on Earth for the recovery skill, and use TM Opero for the leader skill. So if I really want to do leaders for long distances, but I don't really foresee long distances coming anytime soon. I think the next long distance is going to be like, I don't know, December maybe. I suspect what's going to happen is this year. Actually, I'm going to talk about this probably in a different video, but I'll talk about it now because I've started talking about it. But I suspect what's going to happen this year is that in April they're going to do the Okasho, the Hanshin 1600, and then in June they'll do the champions meeting for the Tokyo 2400, the Oaks, and then in October they'll do the Shukasho, which would be the Kyoto 2000 meter, and then it's going to be December. So December is most likely going to be Arima Kinen at 2500, and if December is Arima Kinen, then August and February is going to have to be either short or dirt. That's going to be one or the other. Now, since they told us already that they're going to give us a new scenario in 4 months, what's probably going to happen is we're going to do the mile and the mid with the UAF, and then in the new scenario they're going to give us something that's going to be specifically tailored for short distances. Yes, and then we'll have the short distance champions meeting in August, and then October we're back to UAF to do the Shukasho, and then for the in October they'll introduce a new scenario, because that's 8 months from now. At the end of October they'll introduce a new scenario, and that will be for long distances, and then we'll have the December Arima. And then in February, we're going to go back to dirt. And the dirt might be, I don't know, short distance, medium distance, or mile, as it normally is. It's going to be one of the three, but most likely mile. And if it's the mile, then we're back to the UAF. So we're going to go back to the UAF. We're going to do the UAF scenario a bunch of times. And if we're going to do the UAF scenario a bunch of times, it's really going to make more sense. It's going to make a lot of sense to have this card at maxed out, right? I think it's just going to make a lot of sense to have this card maxed out, and so that's why I think we should what do you call it? I should try and get this to level 50. Plus, if you get it to level 50, the race bonus is going to be 10 instead of what is it? Instead of like 8 at like level 45. So that's why I'm going to prioritize getting this, or this, I think, or level 40, right? Because I'll get I'm guaranteed 2 cards if I go to the second ceiling, and I could use one for here to get this to 50, and that would be race bonus 10, and this would be race bonus, I guess, 7. So that'll be like race bonus 17, or I could get this to race bonus 8, and this would be race bonus 8, and that'll be race bonus 16. 17, 16, not that much of a difference. So it's probably going to make sense to just get both of these to max, considering this the schedule ahead. My guess, I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But, who knows? I might be right. I think, but I have to go with what I think is going to happen, and I think that's what's going to happen, so I got to prepare accordingly. All right, and the goal for me is to not spend as much money as I did last year. Last year I spent 20,000 yen per month, so this year the goal is to spend less than that. Second year, first year I also spent 20,000 yen per month. Second year I also spent 20. Like, the goal for second year was to spend less than 20,000 yen, and I still did that. So I really don't want to make the same mistake, and I want to keep it under that. I think it'll be doable as long as they don't do something crazy. I'm gonna get 1,500 more free jewels because there's 5 more days left. So I got the login bonus there. And you know, as long as they don't pull another, you know, 3 goddess shenanigans where you have to pull 2 ceilings after this batter is over, I think I'm going to be okay without pumping in money. Although, if I absolutely have to, well, 5,000 jewels is going to weigh, so I'm going to be down to 20,000 jewels. So 22,000. So it's 42,000. I could pull a ceiling and a half without putting money in. All right. So enough chit chat. I'll talk to you guys later. All right. Bye bye. Take it easy.